Joining us back out here, checking some trail cameras and, as usual, changing some batteries. There's apparently meant to be an ice storm coming in over the weekend. The camera I put on the ridge, we're going to leave that one. Haven't seen many animals go past it, but change the one by the log and then check a few of these trail cameras when we're down here. So looks like a lot of the ice, or almost all of the ice, has melted off of the frozen lake, sort of flooded the field here. So I'll check the camera that's down here and see if we've got anything. So with all the melt water that we've had and there's no ice anymore, the water level seems to have dropped a fair way. We've got this sort of weir system here, and what this does is it helps to create this kind of low wetland habitat that we've got in the background here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually pull this camera out, and I'll be putting a Rearlink camera. It's a new one that I've got, and I'll be putting that one just up on there so I can keep an eye here. And it's also a pan and tilt, so I can change the direction as well, which is quite cool. So I've just gone and collected that camera from down there. There's a bit of mud on the front lens here, but we might have got something interesting. So I'll just have a quick look, see if we've got anything. The last time obviously we got otters, mink, raccoons and ravens. I'll see if we've got anything different. Lots of Canada geese on there. What's that? Looks like that could have been a daytime otter. It was just the tail end that I saw of it, and because the camera's tilted, I didn't quite get the full thing. I would say back at home I might be able to see a little bit clearer, but it looked like there was a daytime otter, which was really fantastic. Lots of Canada geese. Looks like some swans. Oh no, these are some Canada geese having a fight with each other. Oh, there's the otter, looks like. Well, it's great to know that they're around for sure. That's really good. Is that a beaver or an otter? That looks to me like a beaver. Come right up to the camera. Yeah, I think that's a beaver there. What I might do is leave some of this beaver activity at the end of the video, so you can see sort of all the full sequence of the beavers and the otters coming through. It'll all be like this because the camera got tilted. Oh, there's some swans on there. Well, that camera's done great, and as I say, I'm going to set up a Rearlink pan and tilt camera here because I'd like to move one of the camera traps soon to try and capture some of the otters. There is actually some old, Dan will hate me for this, but there's some otter poo literally everywhere all around here. So I'm going to quickly go set that up, and then we'll head over to the next trail camera in the stream. So this camera here is the Rearlink Go Ranger PT, and Rearlink have sent one of these out for me to try out, following along from the success from the loon monitoring we did last year. So I'm just going to name this one Pond Cam, and then make sure the PAR, so the passive infrared sensor, is on, records images, and perfect. So we'll leave that. What I'll do is I'll just walk in front of it like so, just so that it might have a few. And the great thing with this camera is that I can also pan it towards the walkway here, just in case we get any bobcats or coyotes come through. So right, now that's done. We've had some great success, and as I say, I'll probably leave a load of the clips from the trail camera from One Stop Nature Shop at the end of the video. The One Stop Nature Shop, again, were kind enough to send those through as well. And if I honestly, if I don't like the gear, then I won't use it. And the image quality that I've got from these trail cameras has just been amazing. I just want to swap it out for this camera here, because this one will give me a live update. Seeing as I want to change and bring a camera trip down here, it'll give me a good kind of up-to-date idea of what's coming through and when it's coming through on a sort of day-to-day basis, which is what I kind of need for the camera trap inside of things here. So let's go check the other trail camera. So I can see that everything's still working, but because we're going to have this so-called ice storm coming over the weekend, I just want to check all the batteries, and if they're running a bit low, change them out, because I don't fancy coming out. I'm already kind of a bit tired of the snow. So we'll go ahead and check this now, see if we've got anything. Okay, so what's the battery? Battery's still 100% here. We have 96 images, and we'll go backwards. You can see me. Oh, we've got a couple of raccoons. It's always fun to see some raccoons. Then we've got some squirrels coming through. We have another barred owl on the camera. And it's again got its wings out. Maybe it comes down here early in the season in hopes of amphibians, but that's really fun. It seems to be landing in that spot over there, so I might change the focus position so it's a bit further down, but it's probably the same barred owl that we've seen come through. So we've got the barred owl, which is really cool. Oh wow, there's one of the owl that's kind of straight in the middle. It's looking towards the camera. Unfortunately, the tree is kind of straight in the middle of it, but wow, that's the cool thing with camera trapping, is you just never know what you're going to get. It seems like this owl started at one end of the log and is sort of slowly hopping its way over. You can probably hear the shutter sound inside the box, and that's why it's coming over to investigate. So I think that was 2 times or 3 times. Again, a stunning image. Or a stunning record image, at least. There's still lots to work on, but I might just move the focus a little bit further down the log, because that was really awesome to see the owl. So I'm going to get on with some boring stuff and just check batteries and so forth, and then we'll leave this, and hopefully we might have some images, maybe of an owl in the snow over the weekend, who knows. So I'll get on with that now. That's me.
Oh, nice. Oh, I like that it's facing the other way. Like, as opposed to the other one. Oh my god. That's cool. Oh, wow.
So then a bit of the rain.
Yeah.
Then it comes. Lots of raccoons running around.
Oh,
Then
nice.
it comes back again.
Yeah, it's still on that far end, eh?
Yeah. Who knows?
Okay.
There might be a time when it decides to come closer in.
Yeah.
But I might move the focus point just a little bit further down the log.